Welcome to SSFL Premiership Division.
In here, those of you who know Fatima Grong, and there is the Fatima lineup. Christian Bailey is the skipper. There's Johannes Atherton, Jaden Williams, Aidan the Gans, Elijah Camacho, Michael Chaves, Cade Collier, Micaiah Leach, Levy Smith, Jediah King, and the goalkeeper, the very trustworthy Tristan Edwards. Let's have a look, Brent, at the formation.
Well, we talked about some of the changes we might see tactically. Now Jaden Williams has been pushed into a midfield position. Christian Bailey, who normally plays wide out right, is now asked to play through the middle. So we mentioned in the build-up to this game, Colin, about the tactical changes that Hudson Charles likes to make to his squad. And now we've seen it here this afternoon in this fixture.
Well, there is the Mucurapo team just saying their final prayers. Let's have a look at their lineup as their starting lineup. Deshaun Alexander named Taylor, Clint Latchman. He's going to be the danger. Malik Jarvis, Kadira Tiba, Malachi Henry, Jaden McShine, Jelani Cox, Al Kapia Henry, Kufu Mohammed, and Jarrell Brewster. That is their lineup as Deshaun Alexander is the man in goal. Let's have a look at their formation.
Well, look for Atiba to be the solidity in the middle of the park. Latchman, a goal scorer already, is quite a tricky customer up front. He would lead the line for the boys from East Mucurapo Senior.
Where you have to say that Fatima won handsomely in the end. But let's have a look at the highlights as it started here with Michael Shaves. Brilliant goal. He took it so very well. Was the rebound, and there was the ball by Degan sent into Shaves, and he banged it into that far corner to make it a 1-0. And then Smith with the cross, and the shot from Degan didn't have the power, and Alexander held on to it. This is Gulston, had that opportunity, probably the best opportunity Mucurapo had, East Mucurapo. He couldn't find the back of the net. He tried to place it away from goalkeeper Edwards and wasn't able to do that. And then Fatima coming forward again, and that is a good bit of goalkeeping. He anticipated well, did Alexander. But up the left side, this was Atherton sending that ball infield, but too close to Alexander. And again, he was keeping really well at that point in time. But Bailey sends the ball across. Here's Deckel, finds the back, too much space, too much room for Deckel. And he was able to control it. He stopped it and then put it into the back of the net. So that was 2-0. And then there was Deckel there, the replay of that Deckel's goal. He had just too much time. He was able to take that ball on his right foot, put it on the left, and then Mason, making that run through, just didn't have enough power and was cleared off the line by Cox. Good defending. At that point in time, it was still 2-0, and Mucurapo were certainly in the game. But it all went wrong after that for them, as this was an attack up that left side. There goes Bailey. The keeper came out, didn't get hold of it, and Bailey bangs it into the net to make it 3-0. Long ball played, and Bailey running onto it, gets the better of the keeper, and then was able to slot it home to make it 3-0. And then Alcantara coming on as a substitute from a difficult angle, side-footed it, went to the far post. The keeper wasn't able to punch it. It actually came off of his hands and went into the back of the net and made it a 4-0. And then the shot coming off the crossbar. We went into 90 minutes of this game, and with Fatima leading 4-0, and then Alcantara again winning possession just at the edge of the box and banging it into the back of the net. And there it is, making it 5-0, an emphatic victory in the end for Fatima, as referee Derry blows the whistle to indicate it was full time. And let's have a look at the stats. Shots 11-7 from Fatima as opposed to East Mucurapo. Shots on target 7 for Fatima, 4 for East Mucurapo. 9 fouls to 4 committed by Fatima as opposed to East Mucurapo. 4 yellow cards for Fatima, 2 yellow cards for East Mucurapo, 1 red card for East Mucurapo. There were 3 offsides to 1, 6 corners to 4 in favor of Fatima, 7 saves by the East Mucurapo keeper as opposed to 4 by Fatima. And look at that final possession there, 65 to 35, but an emphatic victory by Fatima, 5 goals to 0. Let's go down to Hans. He's got the man of the match with him.
Then you do have the man of the match, the man that opened the scoring today. Michael Shaves, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right, can you take us through what was going through your mind for that first goal, the opener of today?
Well, in my head, I'm thinking goal. I'm thinking get that shot off as quick as possible and just finish it and luckily it hit the back of the net.
Well, congratulations to you on that one. What are your goals for the rest of the season?
Well, for me, this season is all about goals. I'm aiming for big numbers, and hopefully I can keep it up for the rest of the season.
And there it is, a recap of that goal that started it today. All right, thank you very much. Congratulations going to Michael Shaves. We now have Brent Sancho with our coaches this evening.
Thank you very much, Hans. Of course, Coach, a couple moments of indiscipline within this game. May, of course, Mucurapo, your assessment of the 90 minutes.
Yeah, well, the game started fairly well, but then some calls that we didn't really like, from the referees, even the linesmen and things. But, in football, we know how things happen. So we just have to play as it goes on.
Of course, the scoreline is not what you really wanted going into the rest of the season. Are there things within this game that you saw that certainly needs to be worked on going into your next fixture?
We was a little too casual, especially in the defensive part of the game there. But I know offensively, we was fairly well. You know what I mean? So we'll have to go back home and do our homework. And we will come again.
Thank you very much, Coach. All the best.
Thank you very much.
Coach, an emphatic victory. Your assessment of the 90 minutes plus.
Yes, I'm thankful for the victory, thankful for the 3 points. You know what I mean? I thought we guys, I still feel we could have done much more. At times we give them too much room to play, right? But that's something we're going to work on in third game, and there's still a lot of room for improvement.
Well, I know you're talking about improvement. I could either pick 2, the amount of goals you've scored so far, but I want to hone into the fact that you haven't conceded thus yet in the season. I'm talking about the regular season for the SSFL. Is that a testament to some of the work that you would have done defensively since the Super Cup game?
Oh, well, yes. My defensive coach, Isham Gomes, he been working with these guys most of the sessions, right? And that testament the work that he's putting in that we haven't considered as yet.
Thank you very much, Coach. All the best.
Thank you.
Well, we say thank you very much to...
Welcome to SSFL Premiership Division.